this up.
Sweet.
All right, hello everyone. This is AJ Mars, my co-host OTL Round. He's going to be sitting in the box commentating with me today. This is OTL Round 5 at Singapore. As usual, we will be running the Q1 qualification session. This is going to be a short quali, 18 minutes, 17 and a half now, if you're just tuning in. I'm going to let Loogie go on a little bit about what we're going to do today.
Thanks, man. Yeah, it's good to be here. We're doing as a full qualifying session, followed by a 50% race of Singapore today. And if anyone knows, any drivers in the chat just now, let us know if we're going to have some spots of rain today, because that might liven things up.
All right, let's take a look, see who got out first. Looks like the Hazer 3 in the Alpha there. He's going to be taking us around. Hide that off the screen. We're going to follow him around on his outlap. Just a second. Checking the chat here.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on it, dude. See if there's anyone about.
Singapore's an interesting track. Pretty tight down the straights. Got a nice hairpin there. Sector 1, or in Sector 2 and Sector 1 actually. Coming through the first turn, into the second turn, it's really tight there. You see a lot of braking. Nice little box chicane towards the end of Sector 3.
A lot of turns, a lot of walls.
A lot of walls, that's for sure. I know that section under the bridge is tricky. You carry too much speed in there.
Looks like Crazy's gone for a spin.
Looks like he's got that Renault turned around. Got a few cars out on the track now.
Anyone starting a lap? Who was first out? Hazard?
Looks like Hazard, yeah. Nice and clean through there. Here comes the hairpin. Nice and smooth through there as well. Carries a lot of speed through it. It was nice and clean.
Shout out to Dubsy and Forsaken Rider. Good to have you guys in the chat. A couple of SSR boys showing up. Check out the OTL.
Is everybody popping in? What's going on, guys? Here we go. Hazer under the bridge there. Looking like he's going to do a pretty good lap here. Carried solid momentum all the way through.
Good clean lap from him here, yeah. He's on the mediums as well. Not sure I'd be taking the mediums out in Q1 personally.
141 and a half. Let's take a look. Sexy's on an out lap. So is Checo. We got a Williams back there of Tufty. The Alpha looks like it's going to be Comic. Kane Robo is going to be our next one across. He's invalidated.
Oh, we've got RS Checo round at the finish line. Facing the wrong way. Just trying to get the car around.
Oh.
Just avoids the wall there on the outside.
Oh, yep, there we go. He's got it straightened out, ducking out of the way there.
Yeah.
All right, Chris Wilson in with the racing point, 146.6. It's only good enough for second place at this time. That will change.
146. On the softs, I guess that Chris has probably had a mistake at some point in his lap there. He's got some pace.
Was a little traffic ahead of him. Got Extreme Crazy coming under the bridge, followed very closely by SSR Charisma. Looks like Crazy's going to be our third time of the session. About 13 minutes to go. 140.9 is going to get him the pole, but he is immediately bumped down by SSR Charisma. Was that a 139.1? That's the pace right now, 139.
It's a good time.
Charisma throwing it down here at Singapore.
Good time to get there on those mediums as well.
That is a good pace. Let's see, we got Azur is coming in from his cooldown. We got Zexy coming in for his time. Only going to sneak up to P4. Racing points there together. 144.1. He's going to do better than that for sure. Tufty's right behind him as he screams around the last corner into the straight. Tufty bumping up to the P2 spot. 139.8. Good lap there for him.
That's a good time. Big shout out to Tufty. He's recently moved on to racing with a wheel, so the pole start time for him is pretty good right now. He must be feeling good about that time.
Yeah. Comic's going to steal away the pole position there. 137.6 on them softs.
Yeah, that's a solid
Checo in for a 2 minute 5 second. That's going to be probably due to that spin he had there coming around on his lap. Chat's looking lively. See all 7 of you guys viewing right now. Thanks for tuning in. This is OTL in Singapore. I'm AJ Mars, normal commentator here. Loogie's with me from OTL. He's going to be in the box with me for probably the next 3 or 4 races. So I look forward to having him here. He's going to be helping out, keeping an eye on the chat, keeping an eye on the track with me here.
Glad to be here, man. Got a couple of dudes in the
glad to
chat
have
just
you.
now. It's Freddie and a friend of mine, S. Campbell.
Hey,
Both
there's
tuning in.
Campbell. Yeah, he was in there. Thanks
Yep.
for tuning in, guys.
Good to see you guys.
Following Platnor around right now in the Haas. He's also races in the SSR League with us. Great guy, solid racer.
Platnor's an
I know he
excellent
just went
quote.
he's
Fun
transitioning
fact.
over to no assists.
Fun fact about Platnor, he actually used to be a drummer in a punk band, and they played all around the world. Actually doing some pretty big gigs.
Did not know that. Fun facts about the drivers today. Loogie chiming in. Appreciate that. All right, Q1, we've got OTL Crewy. 137.3. Stealing away that spot from OTL Comic. Charisma's going to take his time. Tufty, Crazy moving on as well. We're going to jump right through this. Looks like everybody's getting ready to move on to the next session. Oh, there is Zampa sneaking in with the Red Bull. 135.9. Fast lap there by Zampa.
It's a good time, yeah. Big shout out to Zampa as well, man. He joined us in OTL last season and he was struggling for his pace and stuff, and he kept at it with the wheel, and now he's one of the fastest guys I know.
That is correct. He is quick. I know he got some new pedals recently. That was a big upgrade for him. Platnor sneaking in. P7. 141.2. He'll be happy with that time. That's a good pace for him.
Yeah, so OTL Cruz as well. He's doing pretty good. He's doing pretty good for that time. He's good around here.
Chimes in with a purple sector 2. He's yet to put up a time, but he's looking to get him one here. Definitely going to be up the grid.
Cade Robo with a pretty solid lap here, yeah.
Copy that. Okay, Craig, taking a look. Give me just a second.
Cade moves up to 4th, 138.1, so he definitely had a purple sector 2 there. I'd say his 1 and 3 need a little bit of work, and then he could be in with a shot. Q2, Q3.
Appreciate that info there, Craig. Solid information.
The OTL sexy. Thanks for the Lukey and AJ. What a Coma team.
Oh, we appreciate it, man. First time working together here in the booth, but we are going to get some practice here over the next couple of races. Always a great turnout for this one. We're up 10 viewers right now. We got to get those numbers up. If you know somebody that normally watches and they're not in here right now, send them a text, shoot them a message, email, call them on the phone, tell them they're missing out. Don't be shy. Get them in here.
Just like to point out that we got nearly 200 views for the last video that you made with your son B Mars, bro, and
that was fantastic numbers. Yeah, we've been following that along. Always a great turnout for OTL. We definitely appreciate it. Big shout out to OTL for letting us host that from my channel. It's a big help for me, and I enjoy doing it. We look forward to the Sundays.
Yeah, man, it's good to have you here. It's been a long, hard road for us to get a decent commentator. And then you came along, and well, it's been a match made in heaven, bro.
Wow, we enjoy doing it. That's for sure. I look forward to the Sundays commentary. Always a good show. The races are solid. Great turnout for viewers. It's a blast to do. I'm glad to be here. Azer's coming around the hairpin now. Just a couple left on the track. 6.5 minutes to go. Krob's the last guy to put a time up here. He's on an out lap. Plenty of time to get his done.
I think you said it right on that one, actually. C-Rob. His name's Chris Robertson. So I think, yeah, C-Rob is actually right. I call him Crob, but I think I'm wrong.
Ooh.
I think you're right. But yeah, he's a quick driver. He's only recently joined us.
And see Hazard there. Hazard looks like he overshot the corner. Ended up retiring.
Alrighty. Yeah.
Dane Robo has retired. Let's jump down here. Check out the other Haas driver. His teammate, P9, is Platnor. Purple Sector 1, off to a great start here. Maybe a little patient, trying to see where everybody was going to put their pace.
But yeah, we do have rules against retiring on track. I'm not sure if Hazard there had
I think he might have clipped the wall there.
Did he lose a wheel?
He definitely overshot the corner under the bridge. I think he might have made contact with the wall there. I'm not sure if it was terminal.
We'll have to watch that one back and have a look.
Big shout out to Vex. See you there in the chat, buddy. See Rob making the last go around here. He's our last time. Just under 5 minutes to go.
Rob's about to cross the line here. It's probably going to be a decent lap from him.
He's looking pretty solid. Purple Sector 3. P2. P2. He's going to sneak in there late. Get it done. 136.4. That's a hot lap. And that is going to close out Q1. There you got it. Zamp, C-Rob. 1-2. Very close time. Zampa setting the pace pretty high there. 135.9. Couple of guys there on the mediums. Let's see. Charisma's got the mediums. Hazard's got the mediums. Looked like there might have been a little contact with the wall there toward the end of that cooldown for Hazard. Not sure. There was a retire there on the track, but it looked like he may have overshot the corner there and got into the wall. It was hard to tell from the camera angle I had, but we're going to probably have that looked at later on.
So Mr. Fish is asked on the chat, where is proof at then, Lukey? I'm not sure what he means by that.
Kroof's in P4.
He's in P4.
Gonna have to bump that up.
I'm pretty sure you would have seen that. That's a confusing question for me.
Big help there by Mr. Fish for the Discord link. We appreciate that help in the chat. 13 viewers now. We can do better than that, guys. If you know somebody that's not here, that's normally here, get them in. Looks like the Alpha is the first one out again on the soft tires. Q2 is going to be 15 minutes long. Clock is ticking now. Hazard's going to be setting the pace again here. I am bored and you lot are curing him. Well, we're happy to do it, man. Thanks for tuning in, Vex. We appreciate it.
Alright, so yeah, we've got a few drivers coming out just now.
It looks like most of the grid's out of the pits and forming a chain down Sector 1. A little bit of crowding right there. Turn 4. Everybody's going to have to space out here. Give everybody some room.
Yeah, there's plenty of space on track, so I'm sure those guys will make some space between each other. The tow doesn't really come into effect much here, so.
I have to say, I don't think I've raced Singapore a whole lot. You got any feedback on what the tire wear may be here?
Well, it's a street track. It's similar to Monaco. The speeds are a little bit faster, so it does eat the tires. You can go for the mediums and take them quite a long time, but when it comes to the softs, they go pretty quick, but they feel a lot better. Because obviously the track is built for cornering, you know. You want that grip.
Absolutely.
It is possible to go on the hards here, but it's not advisable.
Yeah, I could see how that'd be a poor choice. I mean, it takes a little bit of time to get them warmed up and tacky, and with the tight turns you have here, it could be disastrous. Especially at the beginning of the race here. First couple of turns are really tight, especially with that hairpin right there at the beginning. Everybody's going to launch off the line and bottle up there. It's going to be pretty scary.
Yeah, we've got a yellow flag in Sector 2, so I think people are starting to slow down and space out a little.
Yellow flag popping up because the traffic's a little slow there as everybody starts to space out. 12 minutes to go in Q2. We're falling around the Hazard 3000. He's trying to set his pace here pretty high in Q2. Oh, looks like we've got a Haas pulled off to the side in Sector 1. No, that's in the pits. Okay, we're good there. Purple Sector 2. So he's going to be the first one across, so he's going to get purples all the way around.
I think Comic might have had an issue at the start-finish line there. I think that's what happened with the yellow flag. I was on board with him. It was like he spun out. I'm not sure, I only caught the end of it.
Alright, well, you heard it there. Alright. Hazard is dipped out of his lap.
Yeah, I think we had wing damage.
We got a AlphaTauri behind him. That's going to be Kane Robo coming around. He's going to set the pace for us. 1:38.3 on the mediums. Got Charisma right behind him in the McLaren. Looks like he's going to top that time. No, just shy. 1:38.7. We got a Haas coming in behind him. See Rob taking the pole. 1:36.9. Huge time there.
That's a good time.
1:36.9 on the soft tires. Looks like Zexi's coming around. He's got a Red Bull in tow. Zexi's 1:45.6. That's only going to get him P5. Not enough to steal away the top spot.
I think Zexi will probably take another shot at that.
Got Zampa invalidated. Checo right behind him in the Merc is also invalidated. Tufty will be our next one across. You see him on board coming through the bridge.
We're getting big love
much
here
momentum
in the chat.
through this.
Big love here from It's Freddy. I think, do you know this? It's Freddy, is he in SSR with you guys?
That's SSR Vex. Yeah, that's SSR Vex.
big love from Bex, man. It's appreciated.
Big appreciated there, man. We enjoy all the love. 15 viewers now, guys. That's better. We're bumping it up. Got to get that number up to 20. Let everybody know we're up and running. Get them on board. Tufty in for a 139.9. That's going to get him P5, bumping Zexy down one spot.
Actually, might need another lap to go through there.
You're going to see Charisma dip in the pits here, get some fresh rubber. We got a Hoss back there. Looks like there's a little traffic in the back.
Yeah, there is somewhere.
See, Rob's got a Croof chasing him down. They're both on laps. See, Rob's probably on a cooldown. Looks like Croof has invalidated. Everybody's slowing down, dipping out of this lap.
Yeah, those guys are in the
Zampa's
pits.
coming around for a time now in his Red Bull. Put up a big lap in the first session. Let's see if he can top it here. Try to steal it away from Kane Robo. Not going to be good enough. 136.9. It's going to bump Croof down, him and his teammate.
That lap's big enough to get him through, I'd say.
Oh, absolutely. I think that's going to definitely get him through. Not trying to show his hand yet. Just trying to stay up there towards the top. We got a couple of drivers out on outlaps, a few in the pits. Looks like the Hazer is going to be the next guy to get a time. We're going to go on board with him through this lap.
Next guy after that on the lap is Chris Wilson. We'll see how Chris does on the mediums. He's a good solid driver.
Yeah, a couple of mixed strategies here for sure.
Zampa gone for a small trip over the line there. I think he had a small spin, not sure.
Alright, we see you, Croof. Let me get that link up. Alright, there we go. It is in the Discord. Let's bump those numbers up. Only 13 viewers right now. You're going to miss out. Q3's coming up.
Yeah, this is going to be a spicy race.
This is very spicy for sure. A lot of similar pace here. Azur is up to P6, 139.6. Great lap by him. We got Chris Wilson right behind him in the racing point. Taking the pole, 136.2. Big lap for Chris Wilson. Always has great pace.
So, any drivers listening right now? Shot if we're going to get some rain during the race.
Oh, absolutely. Let us know. Hopefully you guys don't have the Tier 2 curse. We have had rain in the last 4 races except for Monaco. Monaco was dry for us. CMD 8008. Hello, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. We see you there in the chat.
Good to have you here, bud.
We're following. Well, looks like Platner's going to dip out of his lap. Extreme Crazy behind him. He's got a little more pace. Showing him a little respect. Letting him by. Hat tip there to Platnor. Not holding up the Renault. Yeah, I know. Tier 2. We need to sacrifice an animal or pray to the deity of rain. See if we can get a free pass. It's been pretty moist in that season so far.
We had that last season in OTL. We had like 5 races in a row that were just all either starting with rain all the way through or rain at some point.
Tell you what, so far the worst has been Spain. Spain was an absolute monsoon. I
Yeah.
turned into turn 1 and I couldn't see anything but a wall of water. It was terrifying. Charisma in for his lap, bumping up a few spots. P6, 137.3. We're following Extreme Crazy around right now in the Renault. He's currently sitting P4, but looking to move up. We go on board as he cuts through the last sector, dipping under the bridge. Now, this is where we're talking about. If you lock up or carry a little much momentum through that corner right there, it's going to take you directly into the outer wall of that bridge section, and that will end your day.
Yep.
All right, looks like Extreme Crazy has dipped out of his lap. Drop back to Platnor here, who's dipping in as well.
We got Tufty.
See
He's
Rob's
on
going
that lap
around
just
trying to
now.
get that first spot back. Only getting
OTL
up to
Comic.
P2.
He's on a good lap right now, I think.
Alright. Here we go. Comics in the AlphaTauri. Coming through the end of Sector 3. He's currently sitting P7, 137.8. Nope, he's going to dip out of his as well. Dexy's our man. Chris Wilson happy with his time. Oh, dipping into the pits as well. He's invalidated. We got Zamp on an outlap in Sector 1. Kroof on an outlap, fixing to start it up. We'll follow him around. Red Bull's looking sharp coming down the grid line there. For those of you tuning in, this is Q2. Just under 3 minutes to go. We are doing a full quali. So we'll be one more session here.
OTL Kroof is, for lack of a better word, flying right now.
Yeah, we're following him along right now. He's definitely tearing the streets of Singapore up right now. Quite a jammer here.
He's really going for it.
He's channeling his inner Max Verstappen here in the Red Bull.
Oh yeah.
Very clean, very fast, great rhythm here.
Yellow flags in
Absolutely
sector
nails
2
the
and 3.
hairpin there. 2 minutes to go. Purple Sector 2 for Kroof. He's going to make a big jump here. He can carry this momentum through. Currently sitting P8. I say he's going to get at least 3 spots here. He's going to be up there in the 4, 5, 6 range at least. It's been a tremendous lap so far.
There's some traffic ahead.
A little bit of traffic ahead of him. Zampa's going to dip
Gets out
out.
the way. Good work from
See
the
Charisma
teammates.
retires there in the pits. Happy with his. Ooh, P7. P7's all he's
P7.
going to get.
Yeah, I think I saw him
That's
get some
disappointing. He
wheel
looked like he
spin.
had quite a...
He got some wheel spin in sector 1, but he was going quick. It was sector 2. I think he might have made a mistake in sector 1. Maybe lost the time.
Checo in the Merc is our last guy yet to put up a time. We got him coming under the bridge now.
A little Scottish teammate.
Checo's got to win this season. I was able to watch him bring it home.
There we go. He's up
That's
to
going to put him in
P7.
P7. Right in the middle of the field. That's a great lap for him. 137.7, bumping Kroof down 1 spot. Got Tufty, looks like going to be the next one across, but he's invalidated. Not going to get...
Yeah, so Tufty looks like he's getting pushed out for Q3 unless he's got enough for another one right now.
Looks
And he'll
like
be driving for his
Comic is
life.
on an outlap. Yeah, he's really going to be pushing it here, trying to make the buzzer. 9 seconds to go in regulation. They will get a little bit of additional time here. Azure 3000 is out there. He brought us out first today in Q1 and Q2. Currently sitting P10, trying to move up, make the cut. He will not improve. That's going to be it for him. We got the Red Bulls coming across. Zampa dipping out of his last lap, making room for his teammate Kroof. Looking to sneak up a little higher. Zampa stealing it away. Pole position going into Q3. 135.4. Big lap for Zampa. Flying around Singapore. Never disappointing there. Zampa bringing the real speed.
Big shout out to SSR Vex. He says he's going to go now. Best of luck.
Alright, Vex,
streaming
take
drivers.
it easy, my man. Thanks for tuning in today. Forsaken Raiders, a good buddy of mine there in the chat as well. He's a moderator on my channel. Solid guy. I've known him for 10 plus years. Served in the armed forces. He's also a streamer. Feel free to give yourself a plug there, Forsaken. If you guys into Call of Duty, I know we do some War Thunder together as well. He plays a few other games. Be sure and hit him up. Give him a follow. Solid guy.
Sounds good, man. Sounds good.
Tufty Candy in 139.2. That's only going to get him P11. Not going to be enough. And that is going to be it for Q2. Everybody's going to bring it on home to the pits. Zampa, huge time there late in the session, stealing away that #1 spot. Chris Wilson looked like he had the pace. It was going to hold off, and Zampa just said, not today. That's my spot. So right now we got Chris Wilson and Zampa closing out the front row. But it's anybody's race. It really is. Anybody could take Q3. Not a lot of time separates 1 through 5 there. All under a second.
Yeah, this is going to be good. Q3 is going to be pretty intense, I think. It's unfortunate for Tufty that he didn't manage to get through, because I know he would really like to get through to Q3.
Well, you said he just went to the racing wheel, correct?
That's correct, yeah.
Well, I remember I made my transition recently, just a few months back. I know it takes a little getting used to. You got to find your right setup in-game and for your wheel. We look to see him moving up the grid. I know he was struggling there the last couple of races. Definitely a competitor, though. Hope he gets settled in soon. We'd like to see him up towards the top as well.
Good solid laps from everyone there.
Absolutely. Like I said, very, very close times from P1 to P5. And then everybody down from there, P5 to P10, looks like they're very close as well. Could be anybody's. Zampa, big time for Q2.
Yeah, man, let's see what he's got in
Q3. To the
Q3.
last session. Tufty, Platnor, and Zexy not making the cut.
Tell you what, Zampa is looking good enough this year to win this league. I'm just going to go out there and say that on a limb right now. Having watched his progress.
I know he was very stoked about his win. He had a pretty good lead there in Spa too before the lobby imploded. He was looking to get a win there too. So
it's not a good moment for OTL or Codemasters, that particular.
Just want to take a moment to shout out Chris Wilson putting up that 136 on mediums.
Yeah, mediums. Yeah, that was impressive.
Incredible pace. So he's got a little more in the tank on the softs, that's for sure.
Definitely.
All right, this is going to be the final qualifying session. Only 12 minutes of time. We got 10 drivers. Top 5 or 6 are very close in pace. Anybody could take the pole. I see the McLaren of Checo is fired up. Car's rolling out. There's the spotter. Looks like the Alfa Romeo is going to lead us out again. First one out of the box.
Hazard's got his setup dialed in. He's good to go.
Gotta say, I really like that paint job on the Alfa Romeo. That red sparkle is very nice in the lights here in Singapore.
Yeah, it's nice, man. I drove the Alpha last year in OTL. We won the championship, me and OTL Kroof. We won the championship last year in the Alphas. It's great. Awesome car to drive.
Hey, there's sandwiches. Fode in the chat, repping the SSR. What's going, buddy? Fode's our sandwich maker of the group. Runs a nice little deli there.
Yeah, I've seen some of this guy's sandwiches, man. They all look pretty tasty. Has to be said.
They are
Big
solid.
shout out to Sun Deli. If I'm ever in the area, I'll be jumping in.
All right, just like the 2 previous sessions, Hazard's taking us out first. We're following him as he rips through Singapore. For real though, man, if you're in Jacksonville, Florida, and you are hungry, go down to Sun Deli, get you one of Fode's sandwiches. They are top notch. Fode's been pretty busy with the pandemic stuff going on. The shop is insanely busy. It's world renowned for its delicious sandwiches and creativity. I heard the egg salad sandwich is amazing. I just live a few hours away from him in the great state of Texas, and I'm probably going to have him send me one so I can give it a go. Maybe I'll do a review here on the stream.
That'd be awesome. We can listen in.
We get that set up. Y'all get to hear me talk with my mouth full.
You can shout out on a sandwich. We can all listen.
Yeah.
Hey, that's already a thing. ASMR, I think it's called. When people eat, people listen to it.
Oh, yeah.
If anyone's into
Different
that,
strokes for
big
different
shout out.
folks. Hazer putting down a pretty solid lap here. A lot of rhythm. Flowing real well through the turns. Bruce Wilson right behind him, though, showing some pace. He's closing that gap.
That's interesting. Sandwich just told us that an egg mayo or an egg salad is about the mayo. I personally would have thought it was about the egg.
Oh, he is the
I know nothing. He's the man. He knows what he's talking about.
Oh, looks like Chris Wilson may get a wall check there. Came around that last turn with some momentum. Pops the wall, but he is still in the spot. Hazard gets a 138.7. Chris Wilson blows that away. 135.4. Checo right there ahead of him. 137.4. Hazard throws down his lap. It's safe to say there that Chris Wilson's bringing it here. Kane Roba win, P2, 136.3. Charisma right behind him, 137.1.
Hazard's going around
We
in sector
got
one.
Extreme Crazy's going to jump up to P5. Here comes the other AlphaTauri, OTL Comic. He's going to get P5, bumping Extreme Crazy down a spot. Which one of the Red Bulls is coming across first?
Crazy's gone for a spin. He's got it back the right way.
Turn 3 there, yeah, got him. Kroof in, P3, 136.9. Zampa right behind him's invalidated after giving him space. See Rob coming in. He's on his hot lap now after he completes his out lap. All right, everybody across for some times. See Rob and Zampa are going to be our last 2 for times. Zampa dipping out there to give room for his teammate. We got Chris Wilson, solid lap, 135.4, bringing it on the softs. It's going to be extremely close to Zampa's time in Q2. See if Zampa can top it.
I must
See
say,
Rob, Purple Sector 1.
Kane Robo is bringing it tonight. He's bringing it tonight,
definitely
man.
got some pace here around Singapore.
Still a big gap to Chris. Chris absolutely smashing that lap. Interested to see soon what C-Rob and Zampa are going to do.
Zampa yet to put a time up because he He gave room there for Kroof. See Rob, though, purple sector 1 and 2. Could he steal it away? We know he's got the pace. We've seen it in previous races. He's got the speed to get up there in the top. Could we see a Haas on the pole?
I love how
There's
the chat is now just descended
and
into
he
savage talk.
validates.
All that is in the chat now is just pure sandwiches, but I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with that as well. I'm all about that sandwich life.
Sandwiches for the win.
We
man.
actually did some cold cuts yesterday. Threw down some subs here at the house.
Nice.
Bode inspired us with some of his stuff. Made a delivery to the Jacksonville Jaguars football team. Keeping those boys
Awesome.
fed. And I got inspired. I had to make me some sandwiches. So we did some subs here at the house. They were a hit. Charisma on his lap. Looks like he might be on a cooldown. Doesn't appear to be at top speed there. 4.5 minutes to go here. Big shout out to all 17 of you viewers. Thank you for tuning in here. We appreciate it. If you haven't followed the channel, go ahead and smash that follow button down there in the bottom right hand corner. If you feel so inclined to spend some of your hard-earned money and like hearing my voice, watching me race and play other games, sneak over to that subscribe button. We appreciate that very much. No times are tough.
Hit it, don't quit it, folks.
That's right. That's right. Fode says he's heading back to Baku practice. Good luck, buddy. We'll see you a little later on today for the Tier 3 race at SSR. Best of luck.
Good luck to you guys
Baku
in
was
SSR
not
for that.
kind to me.
Yeah, man.
Was that
I said good luck to the SSR guys for that. For Baku.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one.
Yeah.
Baku's been pretty brutal. My race was over early in the day. A little.
Yeah, I tuned in. I
bang
noticed
there.
that. I didn't actually see what happened to you, but I noticed that when I tuned in, I noticed you were gone.
I paused under safety car to make a quick text message and look up to see the pause menu up, and my car runs straight into the wall.
No way.
That was the end of it for me. That was the end of the day for me. So Baku is not my greatest track. I struggled all week at practice, so it's all right. I gotta give a big shout out to my teammate B Mars. Big brain move on the rain. Went from 18th all the way up to P8. P8 stuck it out. Made a heck of a run there, bringing home the points for Team Merc at Tier 2.
Some good points, man. There's some good points.
Solid points. Great racing by him too. He stuck it out.
Yeah, BMR's, you've raised a good racer there, man.
Got to get him on a wheel. He's running pad right now. I've got him a wheel. I got to get him a stand.
I run pad as well, yeah. I run pad at the moment. Just kind of got used to driving that way, so. I was quick last year, not so much this year. I think this is the year for wheels.
And see, I've heard mixed comments. I've heard that, some tracks the pad's actually better this year than the wheel.
I think everyone has that sort of view, don't they? That some people have the view that the wheel's better, and some people have the view that the pad's better. It's one of those things. It'd be hard to tell, really. Very different techniques involved.
Ace are getting a lot of airtime here today. He's running around on a lap now. We got Chris Wilson currently out front. He's on an out lap trying to get one more before the buzzer. 1:35.4.
Oh,
Kane Robo right in behind him.
I was on board with
Ooh,
C-Rob there. He was on a good lap, and
Looks like
yeah, the tail went
Looks like he
out on him over the bridge. Yeah.
lost the left end plate too. That's going to be it for his lap.
Yeah, just had no rear grip coming over just onto the bridge. Like he made an impact with the wall.
Big time right here. Zampa yet to put a time up. Just under a minute to go. Just coming through sector 1.
Yeah, he's caning it.
Purple sector 1. He's coming for that pole position. Chris Wilson holding out, getting him another lap just in case. Kane Robo out there as well, 136.3 in the P2 spot.
Extreme Crazy goes P3.
Kroof and Charisma out on an out lap trying to get one more as well.
Whoa. Who's in the wall? Someone's in the wall. Is that Kane Robo?
It is going to be a Haas. Looks like C-Rob retired there.
C-Rob has gone straight into the wall. Oof.
Purple sector 2 for Zampa as well.
Yep.
He's coming for that top spot, boys. Chris Wilson's out on a lap as well. I think Zampa's coming for it. We're going to see if he can take away that P1 spot.
Yeah, keep an eye on him. He's gonna do something great here.
He's got a little traffic ahead of him. Into the pits there is the AlphaTauri. Zampa's time. Can he do it? Not quite enough. 135.8, just off the pace. Only good enough for P2. He will be that second spot. Chris Wilson coming around, looking to improve his time. And he does. 134.8. Small improvement, but he puts an exclamation point on that pole position. Extreme Crazy still out there as well on the Renault.
Retiring on track there, so that's a naughty boy move. We're getting a slap on the wrist for that one. Make it clear to everyone we do have a rule against that.
You boys know better than that. It's an old sexy sandbag in there. Big shout out to Forsaken Raider there, managing the chat for us. Appreciate that, buddy.
Yeah, you've got to have 4 eyes to be a commentator, 2 to watch the chat,
and 2
to watch the race.
There's his lady, Miss Devious, in the chat as well. Thank you so much for tuning in, Devious. Hope your training's going good for the new job. All right, there it is. That's going to be the start. Chris Wilson and Zampa in the front row, Kane Robo and Kroof in the second row. Extreme Crazy OTL Comic right behind them. Charisma and Checo in the Mercedes, followed by Hazer and C-Rob. That's going to be your top 10. Everybody on the softs for that final session. Big shout out to all 16 of you tuning in right now. We appreciate it. You're going to see a great race here at Singapore. Look at those times. Everybody's very close together. It's going to be a lot of fun here.
Yeah, this is going to be good. Chris Wilson with an absolute blistering time, to be fair.
Yeah, puts a nail in it right there at the end. Already had the pole position, but still improved just to establish the dominance of the front row. And we've got rain, ladies and gentlemen. The rain is coming down in the pit lane.
Woo. This just got
Kane Robo said I was purple sector 2 and then bend it. Broke my wing. Could have gone faster. Well, I don't think it matters now, Kane, because you're definitely going to slow it down in the rain. All right, there we go. Y'all see it.
Exclaiming, no. Yep, I think a few people will be upset.
Qualifying.
I mean, I don't like the rain. I think
I might have jinxed
it neutralizes some quick people.
It's definitely an equalizer, that's for sure.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. We might see a bit of a crazy turnout tonight with the amount of drivers we've got on the grid tonight. At the moment, everyone gets points, but if people start retiring, then people can get big points, even though they're in last place.
That's correct. That is correct. The timer's counting down. Looks like everybody's readying up. Cars are on the grid. The rain is coming down. Monsoon season in Singapore. Chris Wilson's going to take us out for the formation. All right, chat, let's hear it. Who do you think's going to trigger the fireworks tonight? Who's going to be our first driver across the line? Dubsy chiming in saying, looks like at least the first half is in rain. We might have a dry finish. We will see.
If this dries up halfway through, then strategy comes into play big time. Like you say, your boy B-Mars, man, he shook it up and got into P8 after a good decision. Under the
there was some skepticism about that decision to go to the inners, and he quickly proved them wrong.
Yeah, man.
A little unlucky there, though. I think Platnor may have lost it in front of him shortly after that and kind of ruined the advantage he had, but brought the safety car out. But he's still able to battle up a few positions. It worked in his favor.
Yeah, man.
I think the big thing there was it was a light rain, and there was that hesitation to go to the inners by a few guys because it was so light, but it proved that the inner was the tire there.
You might see that today then. It might be a case of going from wets to dries, or it could be a case of going from wets to inters at the end.
I got a guest host today. My guest commentator is OTL Loogie, Fode. He's going to be in the box with me for the next couple of races, keeping me company.
Yeah. I don't think me and Fode have spoken before. I've
Fode's good people, man.
I've commented on the Discord about his sandwiches and how they look tasty, but I don't think we've actually audibly spoken to each other before.
Well, like I was saying before, he's been super busy. Normally he was on most nights with us, but with the shop being slammed during this pandemic, he's been extremely busy. Said the place has been packed from open to close. It's been pretty wore out lately. That's good for business, though.
People gotta eat, virus or no virus, man.
That's right, and he makes one heck of a sandwich.
All right,
we're seeing the front runners here starting to come around the last corner. The cars are going to reform. We have a full wet start. It's going to be a lot of chaos coming into these first turns. Hopefully everybody shows the respect and uses space.
He's struggling with those tires. I think they're probably quite worn now.
Especially with the new setup, that's going to be...
There we go, he's making his way around now. We can get started.
There we see Tufty sneaking back in, late to the party. Tufty's on a new setup, just got the wheel going. So OTL Loogie said for us, so bear with him. All right, here's 3 lights, 4, 5. Long pause and we're away. See the spray from the tires. Charisma jumps out way right.
Good start.
Big crowd in the back. Big 3 wide, 3 wide. There's some beating and banging. Somebody got pushed to a corner.
Ooh.
Looks like a big crowd coming into turn 3 there. Everybody's away clean though. We're racing.
No big accidents, no safety cars. Oh, Charisma sideways.
All Charisma's around into Checo. Looks like Checo lost it. Collected Charisma. No damage for Charisma that I can see. Checo, 5-second penalty. Severe contact with Zexy.
Yeah.
That's going to be a big penalty.
Zexy's missing his end plate on the left-hand side already.
Here we can see that. Oh, into the wall as well. Car just not turning. Big damage there. He's going to fall all the way to the back.
Take it easy, bro.
He's definitely going to be in the pits to get that fixed.
Yeah, man, slowly, slowly. Catchy monkey.
Closest gap's going to be Charisma. Looking like he's got some pretty good pace around here on the wets. Right into the back of their Extreme Crazy.
Extreme Crazy going on. Hazard there.
As we're seeing, One stop is going to be around 15 laps for the wets.
Whoa! Crazy loses the back end. Charisma slips through. Oh, and it
Charisma
has a
taking
touch.
advantage of the bobble. You can
There's
see
some
the
rain
spray
damage.
coming off the tires. There's a lot of water on the track right now.
Yeah, there's a 4-car train there from Hazard to Tufty. I think
Hazard
is the one
losing
to
the
keep
rear
an
end
eye
a little
on.
bit there. Charisma taking the outside, trying to get it done.
A lot of slipping
Not
and
able to
sliding.
get it. He's going to get him here on the straight, though. Got him by a half car. He's battling back. Hazer is. Charisma getting it done there.
Oh,
As they're losing the rear end, trying to stay in it. We're looking over the rear spoiler of Charisma as we can see that battle back there. Extreme Crazy able.
Yep. He
Tufty
regained the
right in
place
the
that he
fight
lost.
as well. As they're losing the rear end again, he's struggling for grip.
Yep.
Jump back up to the front. We got Chris Wilson. Zampa 3 seconds behind him. Struggling for grip. Looks like everybody's having a hard time.
Checo now joining the group as well. So he's coming up behind Tufty.
So we look at the TV cam of OTL Comic. You can see just how hard it's raining there. A lot of drops on the camera. Zamp and Kroof boxed up there together. Everybody's struggling for grip. It is really coming down there. Extremely difficult for the drivers.
Oh, yep. We got contact between C-Rob and Blair at the hairpin.
A little bit of shoving there.
Seconds.
See Rob able to get past him.
Oh.
Oh, they're side by side. Little wheel tap. And he gets it done.
All wings intact at the moment, it would seem.
Yeah, a lot of respect there. Battling but leaving the room. OTL Comic and the AlphaTauri hunting down Kroof, who's being slowed up a little bit by Zampa. Zampa doing his best. Everybody
Chris
looks
Wilson
like they're struggling.
shooting off there. 6.6 seconds.
Hazard 3000 around. Smacks the wall coming into sector 3.
Oh.
Big damage there for him. Tufty able to avoid it. He's missing the left end plate for sure.
Some serious wing
He's going to be in the pits. Oh, still struggling for grip as he loses it again in the bridge.
Oh,
he's trying to hurry up and get that back to the pits. Oh, Tufty's missing some hardware as well. Looks like a wing and an end plate for him too.
Yeah, it was the whole front wing for him there. He
Major damage.
Twice.
Whole front wing gone. Yep, he's going to be in the pits. Extreme Crazy in for a wing change as well. Looks like he's getting some fresh wets.
We got C-Rob, Comic, and Kroof all having a bit of a tangle. All within a second of each other at this point.
Everybody boxed up there pretty good.
Apart from that, this is probably the closest gap we've got at the moment, those three. Everyone else just kind of cruising at this point, trying not to get into any trouble.
Yeah, it's going to take him a little bit. A lot of ponding on the track. Kane Robo gets a 3-second there as it comes across from race control. We're following OTL Comic. He's kind of right in the middle of this battle. See Rob's looking to make a move, though. Goes on his right. Gets it done. Nice and clean. But no, a little deep there. Comic's going to take it right back, out-braking him, getting underneath.
That was nice. That was nice defense there from Comic.
Yeah, good defense there. Looked like C-Rob sent it a little harder than he expected.
Yeah, I think C-Rob.
Race control just chimes in. Tufty Candy's going to catch a 3-second as well for multiple warnings. But he's struggling for grip, sliding around a little bit. Oh, and we see Kane Robo there, drifting the AlphaTauri. See Rob charging up the field. He's right in the back pocket of OTL Comic now. You can see that Haas in the hunt as he dips a little left. Decided not to make the move. Running out of straight. Showing great poise in the wet tires. Again, you can see there from the wing camera, the rain is really coming down. Race control just announced Kane Robo catches a 3-second penalty. Zampa now opening up a little bit of a gap on his teammate Kroof, 2.4 seconds.
Oh, this Checo goes into the wall. He's round. Heavy impact. Oh, touches again. That whole front wing's gone for him, man.
Yep, that is going to be a trip back to the pit lane. Tough break here.
Might not.
We got Hazer around as well. Hazer's very damaged. Looks like that might cause some problems for the cars behind him. No left.
There's no one behind him now.
No left in plate. Yeah, he's got plenty of room. He's going to try to limp it back in. Back up here to C-Rob. C-Rob still gaining. Trying to make another move on Comic. Just last lap, he sent the car pretty hard. Got a little deep right in that same spot we're viewing him at. OTL Comic giving him the space and taking the spot right back due to the mistake.
They're all getting pretty close to the back of Kroof now. It's looking like things are going to spice up pretty quick.
It's definitely going to be a move here shortly.
Zampa.
OTL Comic also closing the gap.
Zampa kind of getting away now. Starting to pull the gap.
Chris Wilson, 2.1 time there. 2 minutes, 1 second is a fast lap. Pace is definitely slowed with the wet tires and heavy rain. See Rob looking to make a move here.
So we've got
Not
Hazard
quite
writing on the
enough
screen.
time.
I'm not sure how he's doing that while he's driving.
He said this is worse than imaginable. I can imagine. We're looking at it from the TV cam and it looks like it's just pouring.
I think it's pretty close to inters right now. I mean, if you look closely, you can see that dry line forming on the track.
Dry line
now.
is forming.
The rain's not coming down as heavy as when we started. I don't know if the call to switch to inters might be put in a few people's ear at this point by the smart Jeffs out there.
We may see it here shortly. On board with C. Rob as he's trying to battle up. He was able to get past OTL Comic. He's got Kroof in his sights now. Zampa's pulling away a little bit. Opened up a 2-second gap. Tufty's in the pits getting that wing replaced. I'm sorry. Checo's in the pits getting that wing replaced. Tufty and Extreme Crazy are going to get by him there.
He'll get back out in P10 though.
Somebody's around. Looks like Hazer 3000. Hazard's around again, struggling for grip. Minute off 12th place of Platinum right now. Tough break for him, he's really struggling.
Hazard's got no front wing. It's gone. There's nothing left of it.
I feel his pain. I do.
It's a bad time, man. It's a bad time.
He's sticking it out, though. Much respect for that.
Yep.
See Rob taking advantage of a little bobble there by Kroof. Getting it done. Kroof struggling for traction as well. See Rob seems to have the setup. Zampa in the pits. Some wing. Only 6 laps in. It's not soon.
Oh!
Oh, Zampa making the big brain move, going to the inners. You called it. Zampa's in.
Tufty's round.
AlphaTauri in right behind him.
Oh, that was bad for Tufty. He was straight in the wall.
OTL Comic in right behind Zampa, getting the inners as well.
That's that big brain move.
Looks like
right
the
there.
rain's starting to slack. Hazard struggling today in the pits again for, I believe, the 3rd time.
He's got this image in my head of Hazard frantically writing a message while he's in the pit.
He said he's in the pits sending the messages. Awfully chatty. Couple of times in. Kane Robo dipping in the pits as well. Probably looking to go to those green striped tires of the inners. And he is. We can see the guy staging the tires. Chris Wilson out on the full wet still, 11 seconds ahead of C-Rob. C-Rob staying out also on the wets. Griff
And these
on
guys,
the wets as well.
they might be feeling comfortable right now on those tires. But oh, Chris is sliding. He's got some
And
serious.
Zampa looks like he's struggling for grip.
I think everyone is right now. I think it's right that in between sweet spot.
Yep. Got to get him warmed up, get that line dry.
Chris has touched the wall
Got
now.
Kane Robo.
Oh, he's going round.
Crazy's
He's going
coming
round.
out.
Oh, that was so close. Chris just had the biggest snap. That was impressive. We got
He's in the pits as well. Checo is out. Checo is out. He is retired in the pits. He's had enough.
Not enough, man. You could have got points there, bro. Could have been some points.
Well, you got to stick it out, guys. You got to stick it out. Every point counts. A lot of people in the pits now. Chris Wilson serving a penalty, getting a wing change, going to the inners. Charisma in. He's going to the inners. Zampa's looking to move up here. These guys are going to be coming out of the pits. Zampa's going to be right behind him.
Mm-hmm. It looks like this tires are starting to warm up
well.
now. Getting a bit of grip.
Yep, everybody's on the inners. I think that's the tire.
There he goes. Zampa, P1.
Everybody diving out of the pits, coming around turn one as well. There's a lot of traffic there.
Chris Wilson, I'm guessing, lost time in the pits due to a wing change because I did see him sort of struggling at the end there.
He had a wing change and a penalty. He sat a penalty there before they were able to get that wing change.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right. Well, considering that he's not actually lost too much time, he should be. He could be in with a shot still of catching these guys.
Oh, absolutely. I agree. Zampa with the big brain move going early to the inners. Works out for him for now. He's out front, P1, with just 7 laps done here at Singapore. Dry quali, absolute monsoon at the start of the race, but it looks like the rain's slacking off. Checo is our only retiree so far.
Unfortunate for Checo. Unfortunate for Team
Tough break
Mercedes.
for sure. Tufty's in the pits. He's also going to the inners. Looks like a wing change for him as well. And he's sliding out of there.
Zampa keeping it clean in P1, but C-Rob catching him within half a second.
Absolutely, C-Rob's got the pace.
Extreme crazy catching a penalty there.
Zampa definitely has the target on his back.
You just keep it clean, and it might be quite difficult to overtake in these current conditions. I mean, I wouldn't like to try and dive down the inside of turn one, would you?
Nah, absolutely not. The grip's got to improve before you're going to throw a move like that. He's definitely got to close the gap, though. Zampa in with the fast time right now. 2 minutes. 2 minutes, 0.3. Solid lap on the inners. We're going to see that time start to whittle away as the track dries up. Right now, you got Chris Wilson on those inners, closing the gap on Comic. Looking to get back up to that P1 spot.
There's a move to be made. It's here, but I don't think he's close enough. No DRS.
Not quite yet. It's closing the gap. Looks to the inside. Shakes his head off. No. Purple sector 1 for Chris Wilson, though. He's definitely got the pace through there.
Yeah, he's picking it up now.
Didn't have the time before the corner.
He needed that time for the tires to warm up a little. And now this is where everyone will start getting faster times.
The grip is improving. You can see they're not struggling as bad out of the corners.
Kane Robo gets a 3 second. Penalties may come into it a little bit after this.
As close as these front runners are, that's for sure. Ooh, Comic real slow through the hairpin. Chris Wilson gives him a little bit of a love tap there. Doesn't think it caused any damage. He did his best to try to avoid him. Chris Wilson looking on the insider. Comic. Everybody showing space, giving respect.
That was a good move, yeah.
Chris Wilson getting it done, though.
There's a couple of good drivers having a good battle there.
That was a solid battle. A lot of respect shown. Got it in there, but left him room. There you see the racing point. Getting it done. See Rob still patiently behind Zampa looking for his room. We're going to dip back to the midfield here. We got Charisma, 3 seconds off Groove. See Rob catching another penalty there. 3 seconds.
His pace seems to be dropping a little. I was looking for wing damage, but I think he's just struggling for grip at this point.
And just like we predicted, 1:58, 1 minute 58 seconds. Chris Wilson now takes that fast lap. The track's drying up. The inners are the tire now.
Yep.
See Rob closes the gap. We got a yellow flag. Yellow flag. It's that Kane Robo turned around in the runoff. Wings are intact. Looks like it. I think he just overshot the corner there. See Rob getting it done on Zampa while we're checking out that spin.
Mm-hmm.
Missed
So
that one.
point out that OTL Comic, purple sector 1, so he might be trying to push back, try and get back up with Chris.
Charisma has left the session.
Charisma has logged out.
See if we can get him back in here.
Yep. We'll get on that.
All right, appreciate it. Zampa losing out to see Rob showing the pace as the track dries up. Chris Wilson's got his teeth out looking to get a piece of Zampa as well. Right there on the back of him. As you can see right over the back of Zampa. Well, it's not going to give me the view.
Yeah, Chris Wilson.
Some technical.
Right up the back of Zampa right now. It's
Kane Robo has retired from the session in the pits.
Charisma's back in. Good he got back.
Oh, and Tufty, big spin. Big spin.
Oh.
Around 3 or 4 times. We just caught it as we were flipping through the grid. Huge spin. Missing a left end plate. We saw him around 2 or 3 times there. 1:58.1 for Chris Wilson. Fast lap this go around. Tufty is limping it back to the pits. Huge spin there.
Kane Robo
is going to hang the helmet up. Looks like Zexy might be around. Or is that Chris Wilson? Oh no, we got Chris Wilson around.
Chris Wilson's around. Oh no. He saved it.
Big damage for the front of his car as well. See if we can get a look at it. He's definitely missing a left end plate.
Oh yeah, end plate's gone.
That's going to be a pit stop for him. Tough break.
He's got Charisma behind him. Who has
Charisma's definitely going to get by him.
at both ends of his wings, so Charisma puts a little bit of heat on him right now. He can probably take that position.
Yeah, we're gonna see Chris Wilson definitely pit here, missing a complete end plate there on the left side.
Got yellow flags in 2 and 3.
Looks like Tufty's around again.
Yep.
No wing at all now. He's completely lost the front wing.
C-Rob pushing
Doing
off.
his best. I've lost my intervals here, so
Yeah, so have I.
trying to keep
at this
up.
point.
As the Codemasters glitches strike again.
Getting blue flag there. Moving out the way for Zampa.
Got another yellow there. Looks like just slow traffic.
Yeah, I think that was Platinum moving out of the way for Zampa.
Looks like the times are coming back
so
now.
I'm not sure who this is in the chat. AKH88. He says when someone retired in the pits, I think their car came back on the circuit and caused the crash with Chris Wilson.
Oh no. Okay, well, we'll have to hear from Chris after the race on that one.
Yeah.
The only 2 retirees are Kane Robo. Kane Robo did retire inside the pit lane.
Any drivers listening right now, if you have any incidents of that kind of nature, just clip it. We can deal with it. You gotta clip
Chris
it.
Wilson is in the pits, getting that damage change, fresh inners. It's going to cost him. Charisma sneaks by him. Extreme Crazy way back, not going to get it past. So Chris Wilson's going to come out P6 right behind Charisma. We got another car around. That looks like it might be Zexy. No.
Nope, he's still going.
Oh, maybe just a slow traffic there. Thought we caught somebody turned around.
It's possible that we've got blue flags going on. So there might be a couple of yellows just while people get out of the way. I think it's some of the front of the field, yes. So Proof right now going past Ezzy. They're all getting blue flagged. Yeah, the guys at my intervals have come back now, so everyone down to Extreme Crazy. All those guys will be getting lapped.
Zampa 5 seconds off C-Rob, who's been getting it done today. Showing tremendous pace under wet and inners. OTL Comics right behind Zampa, trying to make something happen. Not quite in range yet.
Zampa just playing it cool, trying to keep that P2 spot. Still good points for him at this point in the league.
C-Rob still in the way of that fast lap, 157.
Yeah, he's picked up his pace.
But Comic showing a purple sector 3 there. Might see that change. He's just a half second off Zampa.
It's getting closer and closer with each lap. The danger is still making
Thank
a move
everybody
here.
for tuning in. 18 viewers at the moment. We appreciate it. Almost to the halfway point of this race. We've got 2 cars out. Still anybody's battle. Our close race right now is for P2. Zampa and OTL Comic. Race control comes across the Hazer. 3,000, 3 seconds. Not sure that's really going to matter. We see him back in the pits. He's 25 seconds off Tufty, who's been struggling as well. We've seen him go around. He had a big spin there 2 laps ago. We caught the tail end of it, but he did get the car spun 2 or 3 times on that slide. Glad to see him back on the track.
We have points down to 16th here, so P11, still some decent points there for Hazard.
Yep, stick it out, guys. Don't give it up. All you got to do is bring that car home.
Survive Singapore.
Survive.
But, yeah. Sexy hammering past Extreme Crazy there. No blue flags going on. These guys are battling. Oh, Extreme
half second
Crazy is on mediums.
Looks like it. He's got the yellow stripes.
Whoa, he's brave, man. That'll be
Awfully brave. The rain's still coming down.
He's losing
We've
positions.
got a car around. Chris Wilson around again. Again. Missing both end plates.
He could
Just
retain
comes
that
out
P6.
of the pit. He's got a minute and a half to the car behind him. That's going to give him plenty of time, but he is definitely struggling here. As we see Tufty catches another 3-second penalty. Tough break for Chris Wilson. 5 seconds for corner cutting for Chris Wilson as well.
I've literally just noticed that there hasn't been any safety cars. There hasn't been a single one, and that I think that deserves some kind of recognition from these drivers that there hasn't been any.
Under these conditions.
Yeah. This track, these conditions, is just basically asking for a safety car, isn't it?
All right, we're still watching this battle here. Zampa, OTL Comic. Comic is closing the gap. He's getting close, but just can't quite get in range to make a move. We might see one right here. Zampa opens it up. Can Comic get it done in the hairpin? Doesn't look like he can. Zampa's feathering that throttle out of the turn, trying to make sure them tires stay glued to the ground.
Yeah, he's just trying to keep it clean. He's not trying to be a hero. He's trying to stay off those walls. Keep it smooth.
take a look here.
Chris Wilson, I think, just went round.
Big hat tip to see Rob right now, up 9 positions. 9 positions. Couple of guys with multiple pit stops. Chris Wilson, Tufty Candy, and Extreme Crazy. 3 stops apiece.
Yeah.
Then you got the Hazer. 4 stops. Still sticking it in there, trying to get those points. We got Zampa in the pits now, going to the mediums. Everybody's doing the tire changes. Groove going to the wet tire. That can't be right.
That cannot be right.
That might be a mistake. That might be a mistake on his part. That's going to cost him. OTL Comet coming out on the mediums. I believe that might have been a pit stop error. That's going to cost him. Tough break for him. Tufty Candy in as well as Charisma.
He will not be a happy Dutchman. I can tell you that.
Nope. Charisma out on the mediums. Tufty also on the mediums. Mediums the tire right now. They're going to try to take him home. Oh, he is going to be upset. Little mix up there. Probably trying to change that on the way in. Didn't quite get it done.
Yeah, I highly doubt we would have picked those tires. I mean, everyone's going on to the
medium tire is the tire.
The mediums are the hards, yeah. A couple of people on hards. We've got Chris Wilson on hards at the moment. If he can, I don't know. Some of these guys, they might be able to take the mediums to the end, but that'll be actually quite interesting to see at this point.
It's going to be tough.
It's a lot of laps.
It's going to be very close. Chris Wilson on the hard, though. Purple Sector 3.
Comic. Getting past the blue flag there.
Comic with a purple Sector 2.
Yeah, he's going quick. He's trying to pull that gap on the leader, C-Rob. 10 seconds almost now.
Give me a second here. Dealing with a message. You got the con there, buddy.
Proof having some major problems on those tires. The unfortunate error there for him, probably going to cost him a few places. If he can get back in those pits and get back out again, he may stay in P6. I believe he will stay in P6.
Zampa 3 seconds back off OTL Comic. With that tire change, he's trying to get it in. We see Ezzy in. Ezzy's in getting some tires. He's going to the yellow stripe mediums. As predicted, Kroof's back in for a tire change. Little mix up there on the wets. That's going to cost him. He is not going to be happy about that. Going to the medium tire. Sure that was the intention. Also doing a wing change. Although we see Hazer, 150.4 still away that fast lap.
On the hards, no less. And he's getting
on the
lapped.
hards, that's correct.
I don't know how he's managing that. He's gone past
And
Ezzy.
he sneaks by Ezzy.
He did an overtake under the blue flag there, I think, Ezzy tried to get out of the way, but Hazard did it in a better way and managed to take the place.
A little excitement at the back of the grid. See, Rob stills it right back on the mediums, 143.8. He said, not today.
OTL
Zampa
Cruz
losing a little time there to OTL Comic.
sorted out his tires and now he's wanting to go on a flyer, I would imagine. Another mistake from Chris Wilson or something like that could spell him taking that place back again even after the error.
Big gaps here, though. Big gaps. 10 seconds to second place, 7 seconds to third place, and then there's huge gaps between everybody.
Yeah.
Don't know if that's accurate, but that's a lot of time.
I think
20
it is,
seconds
yeah.
separate most people.
Yeah, I think most of the guys at the back, well, from basically from Cruyff down to OTL Sexy. We're talking like they're getting lapped pretty much, all those guys. Everyone else
Tough
is
break.
pretty spread out.
The rain was a equalizer for sure today. It's got the grid spread way out. Chris Wilson still in back that fast lap on hard tires, 142.8. He's got the pace, back up into 5th. He's done a couple extra pit stops today. Got around a couple of times. We didn't catch what got him earlier. There was speculation saying maybe that a retired car came back on the track. But we don't know about that just yet. We'll have to go back and look.
Yeah, we can.
Purple Sector 1 for Chris Wilson too. He is definitely closing the gap to Charisma.
C-Rob again with the fastest lap, 141. He's picking it up.
There's a battle for it. Zampa's stealing it away, 141.1. We got a battle for those extra points.
At 1 point, man, yeah, someone's got to have it. So Zampa running low on the ERS at this point, 11%. You got OTL Comic about the same on 8%. But C-Rob way out in front, he's got loads, man. He's got loads to spare, so he's got plenty left in the tank if he wants to do another fast lap and overtake engaged. After getting back past and lapping himself on Charisma there. A risky maneuver. He's pulling away.
He's definitely got some pace there. He's moving away from Charisma, opening the gap up.
Yeah, these guys on the same tires. Not sure when Tufty went onto his. He might be fresher. Whoa. Contact with the wall.
Crewfin with the 140.5 stealing it away on the medium tires for the Aston Martin Red Bull.
That was quite a bit quicker as well, if I remember.
It was. He had a lot of speed there. Race control chimes in with a 3-second penalty for Chris Wilson as well. We know he got a 5-second earlier for cutting a corner. That's definitely going to put him in range. Oh, we've got a yellow. Looks like maybe just some slow traffic there. Somebody dipping into the pits. That's going to be extreme crazy. Looks like he's got some wing damage on the right front.
Another case of serious wing sting in this race.
Going to the soft tires. He's got to be running out of tires. He's been in a few times today too. I believe that's his 4th stop. Maybe even his 5th. Pull that up, take a look.
Yeah.
4 stop. That's correct. 4 stops. We got 4 stops for Extreme Crazy, 4 stops for Tufty, and 4 stops for the Hazer.
C-Rob just seemingly walking away from it.
Yeah, he found the pace with the dry tires. It's going to be tough to get by him there.
Did well in the whole transition, I think. Managed to keep it all clean and keep putting out good pace in the transition from wet to dry, and I think that's what's won in the race.
Got a little battle here is Extreme Crazy getting it done on Tufty on the soft tires. Pushes Tufty a little wide, kind of Cindy there.
These two guys are friends. We'll see if they still are after today.
Wasn't necessarily a dirty move there, but Tufty had to give him some space so that they didn't touch.
Yeah.
Ended up having to run a little wide there. 140.0 for C-Rob as he's setting that new fastest lap. Extreme Crazy on the soft compound. Definitely got the advantage. Gap still 5 seconds to OTL Comic. Zampa and the Red Bull.
Buzzer coming in
Tufty
sight
Candy
of
doing his,
Flopper.
about a second or two off there. Tufty seems to be falling off now. He's on the medium tires. Extreme Crazy on the softs.
Yeah, Hazard's catching Platnor pretty quick.
On board with as they're there. A little slow through that right-hander.
Yeah. Bit of wheel spin going on there on the hards, I think. Butler maybe struggling for grip at this point on those mediums. Thinking it's possible
Looks like he's...
the pace of the mediums is falling off at this point, and the hards are going strong.
Yeah, it looks like Tufty's pushing a little hard there. We see race control come across with another 3-second penalty for him. He's trying to make up that ground he lost to Extreme Crazy. Platnor seems to be holding off Hazer for now. We see Comet catches a 3-second penalty. With that gap, only 4 seconds to Zampa, that's definitely going to play into effect. A little over the halfway point here. 20 laps of the 31-lap race. Another big shout out to everybody tuning in.
Tufty trying to get back on Crazy. He's got the DRS on him. Not a big enough straight there.
Ooh, catches the wall a little bit there.
Did he catch it?
No damage.
I don't know if he catched it, just missed it.
Looks like he had a little nudge there. The card bounced off a little bit. I think it was just the wheels though. I don't think the wing caught any damage there.
Just realised that I said catched instead of caught.
Oh, and then he slows. He slows and lets Charisma by. Looks like blue flag conditions.
Blue flag on that one, yeah.
Got Extreme Crazy back in the pits.
Tufty takes the place after all that.
And he's on the medium tire now. Looks like that soft was not intended, so he's on the medium tire. That's 5 stops for Extreme Crazy today. Looks like he also got a wing change.
We've got a lot of wings down there at Renault.
Yeah, that one's going to add up on the budget. Chris Wilson has closed that gap to Charisma. 10.9 seconds. He was 20 seconds after the pit stop. Definitely closing the gap. He's got time to make a run on him. Zampa's got his gap closed down to 3.9 seconds.
Shout out to Vex and Freefra, they've just joined us again. Freefra, one of our drivers, SSR Vex, he's back from whatever he was doing.
Welcome back, Vex. Freefra, we do a little bit of War Thunder. Good to see you in the chat, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we do a little bit of FIFA with Freefra as well. He's a good guy. Always
solid
good to have
guy,
him
that's for sure.
He unfortunately couldn't make today, but he'll be there for next week. See him race again.
Extreme Crazy closing the gap to the Hazer. Let's go. Renault's making a charge up the field with them medium tires. He's on fresher compounds. Just made another pit stop.
Yeah, he's feeling pretty good on those tires just now. A good run on Hazard here. Got to go for
Got
the
him
outside.
on the left side. Not able to get it done just yet.
No room to cut back.
Might have got
Hazard
into the
defends
back of him there.
I've seen a lot of blue flags at the side of the road. I don't know if these guys are getting blue flagged or if it's just going on elsewhere on track. This game can be quite confusing like that sometimes.
Well, it looks like the blue flags are going to be Kroof coming up on Extreme Crazy. You can see him right there over the back.
Yeah, those guys are actually going to get out of the way for Kroof. But they're racing,
yeah, somebody's going to catch a penalty pretty soon.
Yeah, Kroof won't be too happy right now. Hazard definitely getting in the way there.
5-second penalty comes across Extreme Crazy, ignoring the blue flags. They've got to make way.
Hazard now just going back for...
Hazard also catches a 5-second for ignoring the blue flag.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
You gotta let up, guys. You gotta give him room. He's got the pace. Frost says
Yeah.
he will be there for the next race. We look forward to seeing you back on the track, my man. Big shout out to everybody viewing. We got 16 on board right now.
Oh, Extreme Crazy goes round in front of Cruf. Over the bridge.
Oh,
Hit
and
the wall,
Hazer
spun
almost
out.
goes in the back of Kroof.
My, oh
There's
my,
a lot of time there.
That was a big smash from Crazy. Surprised he never lost his tires there. Around about 3
He's
or
still
4
trying
times.
to get the car turned around.
Cruf managing to dodge the carnage and keep going though.
Ooh, yeah, there's close there. They're trying to get out of his way.
Mr. Fish says
Tough
that is
break
poor
there.
from Hazard and Extreme. The big man is spoken and he's not happy. Fun fact about Mr. Fish, actually. He used to be in a metal band, playing the drums and playing the guitar. Sometimes I think he played the guitar more than he played drums. But yeah, they played to a lot of people around the world as well. We've got 2 rockers here in OTL.
We see Zamp has closed the gap, 2.4 to Comic, but the big change here is Chris Wilson. We just chimed in a minute ago, 11 seconds. He's got that gap closed to 8 seconds. We see Comic hit the pits. See Rob in the pits as well, both going medium. Looks like medium tires.
Oh, Tufty. Tufty playing ping pong with his car on the walls there, coming over the bridge.
That's
One
a
side
tough
to
corner.
the
You
other.
carry too much speed through there. Yep, right end plate missing. Extreme Crazy in the pits, serving a penalty. He's going to the medium tires. I'm going to try to take all those home. Zampa capitalizing on the pit stops there. He's got a 20-second lead now on C. Rob. OTL Comic at 5 seconds behind him. Chris Wilson steady shaving time off Charisma. He's down to 6.9 seconds now. I'm pretty sure Charisma is going to have to do another pit stop. Ezzy's ahead of Extreme Crazy, who just came out on the fresh mediums.
Yeah, there's only about a second and a half between those guys. I think Extreme Crazy might close the gap pretty quick on the fresh tires. See Rob
see
getting a
him there,
purple sector
closing
too. He's pushing. Still 18 second gap to Zampa. Zampa keeps it clean. Another good
Might be
victory
able
for
to
him.
do it. They both have a couple of penalties, so I know that'll play in.
Definitely.
We just saw Zampa catch a 3-second just a few laps ago.
Give me a second, I'll have a quick look at the penalties and see if we can update everyone.
Alright.
Alright.
We see OTL Comic with a purple sector 3. The pace is steadily increasing with the dry conditions. As race control announces, Platnor's been served a 3-second penalty. Chris Wilson has closed that gap to 6.5 seconds. He can now see Charisma. As we come around there, we see Charisma now in view.
From what I can see, Zampa has 3 seconds. C-Rob also has 3 seconds. Wait. 3. Yeah, he's got 3 as well. No. Yeah, no, he does, yeah. He's got 3. Okay, so they both got 3 each.
Canceled out for those two.
Penalties
See
will not
Rob
come
to
into effect.
16 seconds now. Steadily shaving time on Zampa.
OTL Comic almost within 6 seconds of C-Rob, so should probably check and see if he has any penalties, because that could come into play.
Platnor dips into the pit here. See Rob still in the fast lap, 139.2 in the Haas. Platnor is going to the soft compound, but serving a penalty there. And a wing change. He's going to be in there for a minute.
Yeah.
All right, we see
OTL
the spotter
Comic
dip
has
out,
3
and he's
seconds.
back on the track.
The whole top 3, they all have 3 seconds each.
Charisma is going to start seeing Chris Wilson here real soon. Chris Wilson on the hards is shaving time steadily off Charisma. Got it down to 4.7 seconds now. Just 4 laps ago, he was 11 seconds off, so he is charging up the field with some ferocity.
Yeah, he's coming quick. He's got some ERS there in hand as well, so.
And here we were talking about the hards not being the tire here. He is definitely making liars out of us.
He is. I mean, at this point in the race, the hards might have really paid off for him.
Yeah, I think he might be able to stretch him. It's going to be close towards the end. He doesn't look like he's struggling too much with wheel slip on the way out, so he might be able to manage him all the way through.
Yeah, some guys there on the mediums that might be struggling for grip in the next few laps.
Oh yes, definitely very soon. Charisma, I don't think, is pit with that other group. You can see him there with the wheel slip.
Yeah, I think he's struggling on those tires at this point.
You see Extreme Crazy catches a 3-second as well.
A few penalties for Extreme Crazy this race.
Yeah, that 5-second for ignoring the blue flags is going to be a big one.
Yeah, I think
I think he's trying to stick it out and get the points.
He served a 5-second while he was in the pits last, so I'm not sure how many 5-second penalties he's had or served.
We see there while we're discussing that, Hazer sneaks past Tufty Candy.
Oh yeah. He's on a bit of a charge now. He's got his sights on the next car. Oh no, that's Zampa.
Roof
so that's
is a lap ahead of him, I believe.
Yeah, he is, yeah. I just saw the Red Bull. He thought it was Roof, but no, it's Zampa. It's ahead of Hazard right now.
Oh, that is Zampa. You're correct. Trying to get that lap back. Doesn't look like he's got the pace, so see Rob just a few laps ago. Oh, let's take a look. Looked like Extreme Crazy's around again.
Yeah, he's going again now.
No left end plate. He's lost it again.
It's bad times.
See, Rob's closing the gap, though. Just a few laps ago, he's 18 seconds back. He's down to 10, and he sets a fast lap there, 139 flat. Zampa
he's putting the hammer down.
Is going to be close. I think he doesn't have enough time, though. 27 to 31 laps. He's really got to shave time if he's going to get it done. But Chris Wilson has definitely got time. Down to 2.3 seconds. Tufty battling back. Stills that spot back from Hazer.
Yep.
Catches a penalty while he's doing it, though. We're watching Chris Wilson here. You can now see Charisma's in sight. A few cars ahead of him, but he's trying to close that gap. He has time. We could see maybe a last lap attack here. If he continues charging like he is. Hazer doing his best, trying to get back into Tufty. Extreme Crazy back in the pits, catches another 5 seconds for speeding. He will likely serve this one as he's sitting out. He's got to be going back to use tires. I don't see him having any more. He's 7 stops so far. Let's double check that.
I think it's about 7.
Right? And he's retired the car. Retired the car after 6 stops.
That's it. He's out. He's done now. P11 still could have brought some points there, but when you're done, you're done.
See Rob getting it into the single digits, just 7 seconds, 7.9 seconds off Zampa now. He's charging.
Let's say give this guy 2 more laps and he might have done it.
Chris Wilson gets it done on Charisma, lap 28. Told you he was coming, guys. He's charging up the field. Now, he's 36 seconds off of OTL Comic. That's not going to happen, guys. He's only got 2 or 3 more laps.
Yeah. Unless
got another yellow flag. That's going to be somebody getting out of the way there.
Well, Tufty is slowing down.
All but Chris Wilson there catching a 3-second.
Penalties, yeah, they're going to come into play here. I'm not sure how many Charisma had. I know Charisma's
just got to keep it close, but Chris Wilson has got some tremendous pace right now. As you see from the TV pod on the wing, he is moving along quite well.
Yeah, Charisma is starting to push a bit now as well, using all his ERS and stuff. He's just trying
to hang on to those points for sure. Yellow flag. Looks like Hazer might be around. He is around. Big damage on the front end. Nobody coming behind him just yet.
Oh yeah, he's going for a big one there.
Big damage to the front end. You can see the debris in the track. Still no safety car though. Everybody spread out pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's quite
Tough
incredible
break for
actually.
Hazer. He's having a rough day.
This is
moving
quite
up those
incredible
points,
that we've not had a safety car today.
P8 for Hazer right now. He's going to have to do a pit stop. That's going to put Platnor real close to him, though. SSR Charisma's falling off. Almost a 3-second gap now. I don't see him catching that up. See Rob down to just 3 seconds. He's giving that Haas everything it's got, trying to catch Zampa. Zampa's doing everything he can to keep the distance.
It's possible that Platnor could smell blood at this point.
It's going to be very close to that pit stop. He's got it down to 29 seconds, 24 seconds. Hazer's in the pit now.
Boom.
Platnor does get by him.
Up to P8
Attaboy,
for
Platnor.
Looking at good points.
That's a good finish for him. Stay with it. Keep that car together. Bring it on home.
We believe in Platnor.
See Rob down to 1.2 seconds. Zampa's going to be in trouble with just 1 to go.
Yeah, C-Rob's actually
2 to go. 2 to go.
surprised me that he cut down that gap pretty good. So
he's full sending that Haas. He's coming around. You see Zampa
got
there
the
in
DRS.
sight now. Groove steals away the fast lap, 138.5. You can see the rear view over Zampa there. See Rob is in play now.
C-Rob right behind him. He has plenty to overtake. Zampa
Yellow flag. That's going to be
might be
Tufty.
struggling. Here we
5
go.
seconds for speeding in the pits.
He goes past down the inside.
Gets
Clean
it
driving
done.
there.
Charging
Zampa not
up.
fighting it.
4 laps. Zampa's just going to let him by. I think Zampa's starting to struggle for grip on those mediums. He's doing his best just to hang on to it right now. Bring it home. That's a solid finish. P2 for him.
Zampa low on the ERS as well, so probably frustrated that he doesn't have the power that C-Rob does at this point.
See Rob charged up. It's incredible that he's got battery left. Big push by him.
Oh, just noticed on the telemetry, C-Rob was a yellow fuel marker at this point, which possibly means that he's very scarce on fuel at this point. So that could be something
got just
that Zampa
1 to
could
go.
use to his advantage. If he has any fuel
Boy, how
left, now's the
disappointing
time.
would that be? Make that charge up the fuel and then run it out of fuel in the last lap. That would be heartbreaking.
Yeah. I think he's got it out
Zampa
again, so
looks
he must be in lean.
Zampa looks to be babying the car. I think
Yeah, I think
Zampa's
both these
struggling for
guys-
grip.
Both these guys
He's
are in lean
falling
at the
off
moment.
too soon.
We got Hazard back on the back of
Zampa's falling
Platner.
off 3 seconds now.
Whoa!
Thinks
Hazard going for a crazy move on Platner. Oh my goodness!
Oh, and he hits him.
Hazard.
Runs him right in the back.
Whoa!
That was not very sportsmanlike. We caught that right as it happened.
Dude needs to chill, bro.
Yep, that was a very unprofessional sin there for sure.
There's no way that was happening.
Not even. Way
So,
late in the
wing
corner.
damage. Wing damage is the prize that Hazard gets for his move on Platner. I think Platner now just needs to keep it clean.
Platnor just bringing it on home now. We see C. Rob coming into sector 3.
Oh, Hazard going wide. He's still got the DRS.
Comic is 5 seconds off Zampa. And charging. Don't think he's going to have enough track to get it done. Zampa looks like he's going to bring it home. C-Rod comes around the last corner. We're going to see some fireworks, folks.
Hazard with the DRS on the main straight. Not close enough. Struggling for grit
There's
now.
your winner.
with his wing.
As the fireworks go off, see Rob bringing it home. Zampa loses it at the start-finish line. Big wreck for Zampa. OTL Comic in right behind him.
It was a beautiful spin there from Zampa, showing off his best dance moves.
Roof a lap down. Looks like that's going to be it for him. Charisma charging up on Chris Wilson. What a show today. Started with some pouring rain. Track dried up. We went wet, inners, medium, hard, softs. Some guys touched all of them.
For the top three there.
Extreme Crazy, Kane Robo, RS Checo.
The top three there
Chris
within
Wilson's
5
got a few
seconds of each other.
penalties, though. Chris Wilson's got a few penalties. I don't know if it's going to play into it. Charisma's 13 seconds back. Might get a jump. Nope, no jump for him. That's it. Charisma,
Still 5
Kroof,
seconds short.
Tufty Candy. Platnor's back here battling. Platnor bringing home a P7, jumping Tufty.
Hazard retired right at the end, which means Ezzy will move up to P9. Don't know what
Platnor,
happened to
big
Hazard.
race for Platnor today. P7, jumping Tufty with penalties.
It would appear that Hazard has binned it right before the start-finish line. Literally couldn't get any closer to it. Whoa!
And as he smashes into Zampa's destroyed car there. What a finish. 9th place for Ezzy. Way to stick it out. See Rob, driver of the day, and our race winner.
Well
Stay
deserved.
tuned. We are going to do some post-race interviews. Big shout out for everybody that stuck around with us. Huge shout out to my co-host Luigi today. Appreciate it. Y'all guys stay tuned. We're going to get everybody in here and do some post-race interviews.
Yeah, let's get everyone here. So, see Rob. Dominic. And we got Zampa.
Why I clicked invite to game. Not my intention, obviously.
Welcome to the party, see Rob. Just
Hey.
hit the button at the top of your party menu that says include my audio.
Yeah, done. I'm in.
Cool. Big shout out to Mr. Fish. Great stream, boys. Nice one. Thank you, Mr. Fish. We appreciate it.
We appreciate it. Thank you so much. I want to give a special shout out to my boy Platnor. What a race today. Nice work. Glad to see you moving up the grid today. Solid,
Yeah,
solid driving
good job.
by you.
Good job from Platform, lad.
All right.
Alright,
So
who else do we
get
have? Comic.
everybody in
Comic's
here.
not joining. You want to go
Get
ahead?
Ezzy in.
I'll see
Get
if I can
Ezzy
get.
in. Has he got a P9?
Yeah, we'll get Platner in.
Did
We'll
get
get
a
Ezzy
P9,
in.
stuck it out.
Since those guys did a good job.
There's Comet. Comet, go ahead and tick the box at the top of the party menu so the stream can hear you. We're going to bring a couple extra people in today. There's Platnor. Platnor, be sure and tick the party box. Include your audio so the stream can hear you.
I survived.
That's fantastic. We got some questions for you today too. All right, guys. Let's get this rolling since we got 18 people on. Thanks for everybody sticking around viewing. See Rob, big charge at the end of the race, able to get past Zampa. Tell us how you're doing there.
Well, I think I'd just make it a hobby in this league, haven't I? Screwing up qualifying, so making it hard for myself. But yeah, it was a really fun race. I got caught up with some lapped cars, some back markers who crashed, lost my wing. So I had to do an extra pit stop over Zamps, and then just had to go for it really. So trying to keep it clean, not get any more penalties, and push as hard as I could, and eventually got him.
Yeah, cheers.
Fantastic. Zampa held him off for a little while. Big brain move going to the inners early. Got you a little gap there, but C. Rob was not going to be denied. Looks like there towards the end you were maybe struggling with grip. Did those mediums go on you there?
Yeah, we were, when it happened, the changeover, we were all chatting, what are we going to do, We're going to do mediums, we're going to go hards. He went mediums, so I just followed suit. And then obviously he had to change and get fresh ones. But yeah, they dropped off massively in the last 4 or 5 laps. I did make one mistake that cost me 2 seconds. And if you look at the finish time, I'm fucking finished exactly 2 seconds off of him.
It was a tough break.
Fair
You
play.
were battling
Fair play.
there.
Really good
Yeah,
race.
we
You
didn't
could
know
see the
which way it
tires
was
were
gonna
starting to go.
Yeah, we didn't
Really
know which
good
way
race
it
from
was gonna
Crop.
go. Towards the end there, between you and C-Rob, you guys were just battling different times of the race and from strategies and stuff. And
Yeah.
we didn't know where it was
No,
going
he
to go.
deserved
Great.
it. He deserved it. Shame about Wilson.
Yeah,
Shame
Chris had a
about
bit
Chris.
of spin there,
Break there.
1 or 2.
It would have been really spicy at the end if it was us three battling like it was at the beginning, but yeah, these things happen.
All right, OTL Comet. Big race there. A lot of position changes. Able to battle back up. Let's get a little recap of your race today.
Yeah, well, I mean, the wet start was pretty chaotic, I would say. I mean, it was just like getting through the big the wet stuff. It was just I couldn't see anything during the first few laps, and then it was pretty much just going just as clean as possible throughout the race. Yeah, changing to the inters pretty early and as well with the mediums, so it was pretty much a good choice. Until the end I was changing towards the fresher mediums. Zampa didn't, so yeah, was just trying to go all in there at the end, but it wasn't enough to close up there.
All right, solid race though. Solid race battling up to that P3. Platnor, big race for you today. Getting high up in the points, sticking it out. Looks like Hazer was trying to make a move on you there at the end. Got a little Cindy. You were able to fend it off, avoid the damage. P7 jumping Tufty right there at the end due to penalties. Fantastic race today. You got any comments on your day?
Yeah, it was. Thanks, boys. It was a tough race. I mean, it was basically like driving in a river. First of all, it was tough, but it was nice. No sort of circumstances to start at the back and let the boys play at the front and smash each other up a bit. Made a few positions. Found it tough on those wets driving on that track. Difficult, especially second time doing a race on manual gears. It was rough, let's say, but had the option of going to the inters and then I think the good choice of going to the mediums. Unfortunately, I cracked a few corners early on in the mediums, but made them last. But then I thought, I had a bit of a ding moment, which put them in the orange, and I thought, right, switch to the softs. My softs were falling off right at the end there, and Hazard was catching me quite quickly. Seen him swaying about in my mirror, but just decided to race my race and defend as much as I could, which seemed to work. So I was quite chuffed with that.
Well, it was a fantastic race today. Glad to see you up the grid. I know you've been coming off the assists. You're showing solid improvement. Great race today.
Cheers,
Yeah,
man.
really
Yeah,
good.
Pleasure
job,
today.
partner.
GG Platinum.
Ezzy sticking it out. Little trouble there mid-race, but sticking it out for the P9, getting those points. Big
Texas
crash
not
there
here.
after the crossing the line. That
He's
was
not here, man.
fantastic.
Oh, he's not here.
Honorable mention
He
then.
never came.
Honorable mention.
Honorable mention for Ezzy. Yeah.
Solid finish. Big crash there after the line. We caught that. Zampa was a little perpendicular on the racing line. Fantastic race today, guys. Tough start with the pouring rain. A lot of tire changes. Extreme Crazy gets the award for most pit stops today. A lot
Does he get
of
points for
debris
that?
on the track. The budget is high on the wings for Singapore this go around. Everybody's going to be dipping in the pocketbook for those. But big shout out to Loogie for being in the box to me today. And again, OTL, thank you so much for letting us host this. A lot of viewers today. A lot of action in the chat. Great race, guys. You know, I know that was pretty tough.
Thanks,
we're
AJ.
gonna do
Thanks for
OTL.
coaching.
Before we wrap this
We're
up,
gonna do
I just
a
wanted to say,
East.
yeah, a big shout out to AJ and B Mars. You two guys came out of the woodwork and you absolutely saved us when we needed comms most. It's an absolute pleasure to be here doing it with you guys. And we've got a plug.
We enjoy it. We look forward to Sundays.
We got a plug SSR versus OTL race coming up this Tuesday.
Yep, that's gonna be Tuesday.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be spicy. It's gonna be
Hey, what's
spicy.
that
That
one?
race.
Somebody from OTL falls
That
out,
race is
let
going to
me
be
know.
hosted on the Safe Space Racing Twitch, and that will be available on Tuesday. It's going to be an 8v8. We're going to be racing in France, so don't miss it. It's going to be spicy. A lot of dicey racing there, so don't miss it.
While we're
You're going to
here,
enjoy it.
bearing in mind what Crob just said, 9v9, you can jump on with you.
We can talk about that. We can talk about that, yeah.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Lovely. Thanks, AJ.
Oh, last minute audible, guys. May have 9v9. Stay tuned. Throwing it in the mix.
Here it is.
I will actually be behind the wheel on that one and not in the booth, so
Yeah. Looking forward
Lord
to
have
racing with
mercy
you.
on me. All right, guys. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in today.
Yeah. Cheers, guys.
Cheers,
Good racing.
AJ. Cheers,
We will
Loogie.
see you next Sunday.
Good job, guys.
Good luck.
Peace.